Gooby complete the Shaqfecta. Let's go.
Welcome to the world's greatest Shaq-based fighting game, but times 3. We're going to have Shaq for SNES, Genesis, and Game Boy for you today. First, we're going to go over these settings, why I'm here. So for all the Shaq games, we're going to be doing level easy. The audio off because for some reason it saves time. Because reasons. Time off, game speed fast because we're speed running. And that'll be our settings. Can introduce my couch here.
I am the Flying Marlin, and despite Gooby's best efforts, I have never played this game.
We will get you someday.
I'm DJ Fatso.
I'm Hobtor. I have played the Genesis version, but none of the others.
Which we do have Shaq and Joyce here, and we do have Shaquille O'Neal. How you doing, Cardboard Shaq?
Cardboard Jack.
Cardboard Shaq's happy to be here. I'm ready to go here. Time will start when I hit story here, and we can enjoy the story for a little bit. The wonderful lore to this game. In 3, 2, 1, Shaq. So it's downtown Tokyo, and I'm checking out the local sites on the day of my all-star charity game when there's Pepsi Man in there, and I think that's
yeah.
Pepsi Man. There's Pepsi here. You are Pepsi Man runner. I don't know what your thoughts about
that's
that.
definitely Pepsi Man back there.
Oh yeah. I stumbled upon a small kung fu dojo with an old man inside. Greetings, big warrior. You are the one from the stars, I presume. I thought I'd never live to see today. I love the random T-pose just off to the side there, and just all the random stuff going on here. It's great. I'm an all-star. If that's what you mean, we have a game tonight. Would you like to come? It's going to be quite a battle, even though it's for charity, which, hey, donate to P-Fund. Yeah, get some claps for that. Yeah, let's go. Oh no, young warrior, I'm too old to be fighting, but I wish you well. You must hurry now if you are to save the little boy Nezu. That is, if you really are the magic one. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm just sightseeing for my game. What are you talking about? I love that Shaq's jersey number is Shaq, if you look closely. No time to explain. Go through this portal, find Nezu, save him before it's too late, and Shaq enters the second world. Does anyone know what the second world is? Because I don't. Awesome. So, important tech to this. I need everyone to do the Shaq point. This is an interactive speed run. You can't escape this. The Shaq point is required tech to this run. We start every run there with the Shaq point, every fight. So we are going to throw some pizza here. And this is our speed run. So if you like flying pizza discs, you're going to enjoy this for the next, 8 minutes. And if you look closely, you see, I wasn't like, we got a Shaq dance. Very important. Shaq dance. Shaq dance.
Was that enemy a cat girl?
That is, yeah. Her name is Kaori. She can be kind of trolly. There can be some bad RNG you can get from her like that. So sometimes she doesn't like to cooperate, but she's kind of cooperating. You might see the Fury mechanic in the top right. Don't worry about it. It does a thing. You get the Shaq hype there. Can we get some Shaq hype? There we go. We love to see it. So that's our first fight. We're going to go cruising down right here. Shaq point. We need to get the Shaq points. This is an interactive speed run. The game does know when you're Shaq pointing or not. I love the Shaq chillin' face also as well. So, who has some Shaq facts they want to share?
Did you know that Shaq was born in March of 1972 in New Jersey?
Let's go New Jersey. Who else has some Shaq facts? All the Shaq facts.
After, as he grew up, he went to LSU, and he actually was named College Player of the Year back in 1991.
There we go.
Did you know that Shaq, a.k.a. Shaquille O'Neal, is otherwise known as the Big Aristotle, Diesel, Shaq Fu, the Big Daddy, Superman, the Big Agave, the Big Cactus, the Big Shactus, the Big Galacticus, Will Chamberneezy, the Big Kalashnikov, the Real Deal, the Big Shamrock, the Big Leprechaun, Shakovic, and the Big Conductor?
Okay, if that doesn't deserve a donation, I don't know what does. Can we get a clap for Daredevil right there? That definitely deserves it. And a Shaq point. The Shaq point, very important. All right, so we are chilling here. This guy likes to send a lightning bolt out at us sometimes on him, but we're hoping he cooperates. The main, really a lot of this run is we hope for the AI to cooperate, not attack us. Shaq wins, Shaq dance. And all 3 Shaq games are going to get different strategies. So there's going to be a kick mechanic in Genesis coming up, there's going to be a sweeping kick mechanic. Because they all have different strats because Shaq. 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 Shaq.
Shaq.
Shaq.
Shaq.
Shaq. There you go.
Shaq.
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 Shaq
dance.
dance. Oh, here we go. Now we're going to get a cutscene here. Somewhere in the second world, Beast brings the skeleton soldiers to life, and that's it. That's
Okay.
it. That's the whole cutscene. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to cruise on over here to the Lost Jungle. Get another Shaq point in here. Very important Shaq point. And I'm not going to mash at the end of this fight, because this fight can... there is a random minigame here you can play. And we're going to say no to minigames here. Until we get to Mario Party, that is. Then we're going to be like all about the minigames. Which, stick around for that run coming up. That's gonna be something. So what is the whole room's feelings on Shaq Fu? Can we get some general feelings about Shaq Fu? It's a game. All right.
It's a game.
It's a game.
One of the games of all time.
That's one of those. Yeah.
It is one of the games.
It is certainly a game. You know what? Don't worry about it.
All right.
Because Shaq.
And he's dropping these enemies left and right.
It's the greatest Shaq.
And you know what that reminds me of?
What does it
That
remind?
reminds me of him dropping all these enemies. Reminds me that in 1992 he dropped out of college to pursue a career in the NBA.
Ah, there you go. Look at
But
that.
he later went back
Great
to college
segue.
in 2005 to get his MBA.
And he's a doctor of education as well. He has a music career as well. He has like a pizza shop. Shaq does a lot of things besides basketball. Shaq point, very important. I hope you all are Shaq pointing.
Very important speedrunning strats.
This is Beast right here. Spoiler alerts for the story. Beast is going to travel through an interdimensional time portal to play Shaq in a charity basketball game. Because that's how the second dimension works. If you do play this game on a Super Game Boy, or the Game Boy version, this background, it actually gets Super Game Boy enhanced. Shaq dance. So, you know, because of all the games that needed Super Game Boy enhancement, Shaq Fu is the most deserving of them.
Watching this game really makes me think that this should have been a tie-in to a movie, but the movies I know Shaq was a star in were Kazam and Steel.
Oh yeah, Shaq dance. Yeah, this game was going to be a basketball game actually, and then midway through development, Shaq was like, "Hey, I like Mortal Kombat. Can we make this a fighting game?" Also, it is a mummy there, by the way. Ah!
I didn't know this was a horror game.
This I know. This game is terrifying. This is going to be the last fight of a SNES, and we're going to switch over to Genesis. So this is Setra here. Setra doesn't like to cooperate. Setra has a spin move that can do like a half your life bar if you're not careful. So that's awesome. But so far Setra is being nice. Shaq. Here we go. Shaq dance. All right. One more Shaq dance here. I hear I just hear a stampede of feet here. It's great. Yeah, Shaq also hates this game, which is tragic. So, we need to get some Shaq Fu love, because this is the greatest Shaq-based fighting game of all time. Right, Shaq. A few more here. And Shaq. All right,
Shaq.
Switching over to Genesis. Right here. So Genesis, going to be a few differences from the SNES there. Some main things, there's going to be more fights in the Genesis version, because the SNES version is actually a smaller like file size, because EA, when making this game, was like, hey, let's just save costs by just removing some characters in SNES. So it just has less characters. Game Speedfest, audio off, so that should be good. Yeah, we got some Genesis runners here, so we know the kick strat here. But same story here, so we're going to skip past that. We're actually going to go to the right here to the north gate, And we skip through. These are lightning fast Shaq points, so you better be ready on the Shaq points here. But our main strat here, we're going to get just kick, and then we're just going to roundhouse kick right in the corner. So yeah, Shaq dance. We get the so we get the medium Shaq dance here. So
You know, Hobtor brought up the fact that Shaq has starred in multiple movies, but shockingly, he has sadly never received an Oscar.
which is tragic.
Yeah.
I think all of us together got to help Shaq get an Oscar. It could happen. All right, we're gonna cruise on over to here to the Lost Jungle. A lot of these fights are gonna be pretty similar. Who else has some Shaq facts in the crowd? Who else here has some Shaq facts they'd like to share? Nothing. No Shaq facts. Zero Shaq knowledge, which is tragic. I think we got to educate the people on some Shaq. Do you have some Shaq knowledge for us, Daredevil?
I do indeed. Did you know that Shaq stands at 7 feet tall and weighs 350 pounds? In fact, I also finished in the top 10 for scoring, rebounds, blocks, and shooting percentage in his rookie year with the Orlando Magic.
In the rookie year. Here we go. We're cruising over to the Yasko Mines. This stage is actually named from a tester of Shaq Fu, which I know, right? There were testers for this game. So yeah, there's actually I believe Michael Yasko gets their name right here in Shaq in Shaq Fu. So shout outs to Yasko Mines here. Some more facts about it. So this was made by Delphine Software. They are very known for like point and click games and like very like they have some very very nice looking backgrounds in the game. Like the beautiful background there, but they had like, so if you look at the credits of this game, there's like 20 graphic artists and then there's like 2 programmers. Like it's very much like that. So
Yeah, and the Genesis version really does look better than the Super Nintendo, which
Oh, yeah.
was uncommon for that
It
era.
really
Yeah.
does, yeah.
Shaq dance. Are we getting some Shaq dance? We need some Shaq dances here in the crowd too. You can't escape it. I mean, you could, but roundhouse kicks. All the different characters are going to have different amounts of roundhouse kicks in the corner here, too, because we do get knocked back from them a little bit. Shaq dance. I love hearing that stampede of feet. There's great. Who has some more Shaq facts they'd like to share?
To say, did you know that Shaq was also a wrestler?
Really?
Yeah, yep.
He participated in the first ever Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, eliminating Damian Sandow and then having a confrontation with the Big Show before eliminating himself.
Yeah, Shaq does a little everything.
Yeah.
Shaq dance. Look at that. Yeah,
In fact, in September 2013, after he had announced his retirement in 2011 on Twitter, good call. In 2013, he re-entered the world of the NBA by becoming a minority owner of the Sacramento Kings.
Yep.
And in 2016, he bought a Krispy Kreme at 295 Ponce de Leon Avenue in Atlanta.
So if you ever, that Krispy Kreme, owned by Shaq.
Yeah. Also, in early 2019, he joined the Papa John's board of directors and invested in 9 stores in the Atlanta area.
Yeah, you can get like a Shaq pizza at like at some pizza stores. There's like the Shaq-a-roni or something.
Oh my gosh, that's...
It's just a giant pizza. That's all it is. So we're cruising into the second half of Genesis here. This is actually the first fight here in SNES here, Kaori. Lightning fast Shaq points. And she's just cooperating here. So here we go. Ooh, stop. Kaori, stop. There we go. Who has some more Shaq facts for us?
Well, O'Neill's an investor for esports team NRG Esports. He also appeared in television commercials promoting the Counter-Strike Global Offensive League E-League.
Yep. Yeah, he's an esports team. That's a thing.
I wonder if he plays Fortnite.
Maybe.
If you know, you know.
Shaq's also like a platinum artist. Like he goes around, like he does like EDM music, things like that. I mean, he has a rap album. This is where this comes from, Shaq. When you bought this game, this would actually come with his rap album, which I don't have, tragically.
Yeah, but I don't see anything about him winning a Grammy either. So
I mean, we gotta get him for a
Yeah.
Grammy and an Oscar now.
I guess he's been.
So this here, this guy gets like an anti-aerial loop-de-loop here. We're not gonna worry about that because we got our roundhouse kicks going. Oh, tried to escape. There we go. Some more Shaq dance going. Alright, cruising here. So this Nezu fight can be a little tricky. So Nezu here has a fireball that will just stun lock us. And there's nothing I can do to get out of it if I get hit by it. So I'm hoping this will go well. It's Cardboard Shaq. You got to give us the energy. Here you go. Cardboard Shaq believes. Let's go, Cardboard Shaq.
So is this a child that Shaq is fighting?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no!
Don't worry about it. Well, this actually, so this is Nezu. This is the kid we're trying to save. And he became evil from Setra's influence. Setra, that mummy we saw, is trying to destroy humanity because
Reasons.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. No reasons. Just like, yep. Just like, you know, a reason. So, oh, come on, Nezu. Are we just gonna keep doing this? Yeah, I can press anything. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to get out of that. So, no. It's okay. Yeah, just.
You can tell that this game was programmed well with all of the random speed ups and slowdowns.
Oh, it's great. It's phenomenal. Okay, here we go. I think this is feeling pretty good. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Please, Nezu, you want to cooperate? There we go. There we go. I think we're good. Do we believe? Do we believe? There we go. All right, cool. There we go.
We believe in Shaq!
We believe in Shaq. There we go. Let's go. 2 more fights here in Genesis. Go on up here, Dragon's Pass. Quick Shaq point. Beast here. Okay, good. Beast sometimes can open up with a quick move like that. So that unfortunately loses some time there. There we go. We're going to cruise on here. And also, another thing about Shaq, you might have noticed here when we switched from SNES to Genesis, we get different backgrounds for like every stage. They just came with like, ooh, the reverse. Let's go. They like, every stage gets like different times of day you can fight on. Which is a really cool detail, but like, dang. So, that's a lot extra there. So, shout out to Delphine for making that. Shaq dance. We're cruising in here to the last fight in Setra. So Setra here, this is probably our hardest fight in the run, I would say. Setra here, like super trolly. So we'll see how this goes. There we go. Shaq. We believe in Shaq. Shaq. Give us energy, Cardboard Shaq. I hear Cardboard Shaq. I can hear Cardboard Shaq. Let's go. Okay. That's okay. That can happen. Thank you for the one person yelling no there. I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate your investment in this run. Okay, that's not looking great. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, that can happen.
You know, that's what happened to me when I played this game.
Yeah, that could kind of be this run with Genesis in particular. Shaq point. We'll try again. Yeah, unfortunately, kind of a run killer. There we go. There we go. Here we go. So we could do 2 roundhouse kicks here and then a forward kick. So 2 roundhouse, forward kick, 2 roundhouse. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Some Shaq dance. There we go. Come on. Behave. Behave. That spin that Setrod did earlier, that does like half your life bar, by the way, just so you know. So it's wonderful. Oh, there we go. Oh. There we go.
Hey.
We did it. We did it. We so out of there. There we go.
Woo!
There we go. We're switching over to Game Boy. All right, this will be our last Shaq game here. There are 5 Shaq games. There's SNES, Genesis, Game Boy, Game Gear, and Amiga. So if you have an Amiga, you could play Shaq
yeah.
Fu on it if you really want to.
You can get a free world record.
You could. No one's done it. So
And how many discs is it on the Amiga?
6.
yeah, it's like say yeah, you can get 6 discs of this.
Wow.
There is like a Shaq Fu collector out there in the Shaq Discord, which join the Shaq Fu Discord. Yeah, there's like one person who has like several copies of the Game Boy cart, which is very rare. Like the Amiga thing, like there's a lot. All right, gonna go right here. So the Shaq hand, the challenge begins. And so here with Shaq Game Boy, we're gonna do some spin kicks.
Oh, wow.
So we're just gonna spin kick, and that's our strat there. It's a very complex series of speed runs. One you do one special move over again. One you do a kick, and the other you also do a kick. It's very, very complex.
I do like how the avatars change when you like hit your opponent.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're all very expressive there. We get the smooth jazz slow Shaq dance here too, which I'm a fan of.
Well, they really did the game dirty with this port.
This is a phenomenal port. I don't know what you're talking about.
They got the point. That
You gotta get the
That's
point
something.
in.
That's
Yep,
the important part.
point. See, we took that death on Set Rock. Someone here was not Shaq dancing. The game knows. Oh, come on. Hey, 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 hey. There we go.
There we go.
Shaq dance. I do love the hype Shaq, though. The hype Shaq face is incredible. Yeah, if you decide the Game Boy version of this is like $100-something. Like it's like a collector's cart at this point. So Shaq Game Boy can be a little difficult to come by. If you do have Shaq Game Boy, let me know. Shaq point. All right, few more fights here, but you might remember this guy from earlier. Same deal here. We're going to spin to win. Who has some more Shaq facts for us? Anyone who wants to share a Shaq facts. Anyone in the crowd? Anyone on the couch? Anyone can share a Shaq fact. No Shaquille O'Neal facts. Wow. Fun.
We've said all of them.
You said all of them. There is no more Shaq knowledge to be had. Well, fun fact about this game. So every version of Shaq Fu actually has a different developer. Because reasons there. So this was made by Black Pearl. I think they made like one other game, and then they went under, if I remember right. So, so you know, there's that. So,
Was that other game backed by Shaq?
you know, I have no idea what the other game was. I can't remember. I mean, Belthic Gaming, which shout out to Belthic, would definitely know. Belthic runs the Game Boy version of this. There we go. Oh, spin kick. Yeah, this character can also just like turn into a wolf and attack you. She can also turn into an eagle. So that's a thing too. This is going to follow the SNES routing too. So we got Beast here, and then we're going to have Set Raw. And time's coming up. I love the dragon sprite here. Just this whole background. This is just great.
Oh yeah, that is a lovely background.
I
It
love
really
this.
is.
Yeah. This is...
I take back what I said about this port's aesthetics. That dragon really makes up for a lot of the.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Cardboard Shaq? Good. Spin kick, spin kick. Come on, run into me. Keep running into me. Oh, there we go. So the Shaq dance, there we go. So we're going to have Set Raw here. The final hit of Set Raw will be time. Shaq point. Unfortunately, this Set Raw is a lot more forgiving than the Genesis one. The Genesis one is by far the hardest. Oop. Here we go. There we go. Shaq. Spin kick, come on. There we go. Concerned Setra also gets me too, like the sad Setra there. And there's grumpy Setra on the bottom right there, like.
Yeah, are we considering there's feelings in this fighting game?
Oh, time. There's time.
Hey.
There's Shaq. Thank you, Cardboard Shaq. Thank you all for Shaq pointing, Shaq dancing, and victory! Hooray!
Hooray!
Let's go, Shaq.
See, the jersey is Shaq. I'm not kidding about that. Shaq plays for Team Shaq. So that is Shaq, the Shaqfecta. I'm the only one doing this silly combination of Shaq games, so if you are inspired by the great Cardboard Shaq here, please go play these games. Go play them back to back like this. It's a lot of fun. Very easy to get into. Quick shout-outs to the Shaq community. Yes, it exists. There are people like Kamaru making guides for like the SNES guides and whatnot. Shout-outs to the fighting game speedrun community. All that community there. There's a whole community called the Speedfest community where getting all the fighting games together and kind of building a community there, routing fighting games. Do you all have any shout-outs?
Shoutouts to Shaq.
Shout-outs to Shaq. I think so.
Shoutouts to Shaq.
Shoutouts to Shaq.
Shout-outs to Shaq. Shout-outs to Shaq. Shout-outs to everyone on the tech crew. And see you all for the rest of the marathon.
Yeah.